Hello everyone. Now that we're in week 5, we're going to be looking at the state of the professionate in higher education along with the changing role of students. We've talked a little bit about this in some of the discussion threads, but now we're going to focus on it a little bit more. You'll see that your readings from Bastido are going to help to give you a little bit of a background in curriculum evolution over the decades along with the role of the professionate. And the evolution, and also you'll see a little bit or read a little bit about diversity. Then the third thing we're going to be talking about this week would be creative leadership strategies that would be appropriate to the current state of higher education. And you'll get a little bit more information on that particular objective through your best readings because you're going to be looking at organizational learning, strategies, and goals. Now, in your discussion question this week, you're going to look at these changes and how they've occurred, and you're going to do an assessment of the changes. Are some of these changes good? Are they not? Are they important? What is your opinion? And then talking a little bit about the student population along with strategies that an administrator can use to support the professors in today's higher education environment. So you need to put yourself in that role of the administrator if you're not an administrator at the current time, and think about what are some of those creative strategies that you may develop. Now, the other thing that I do want to mention is that as you're doing your readings, think about your textbook was copyrighted in 2016. So that means it was probably the final draft was prior to 2016. And just think of all the changes that have occurred in higher education since 2016. You have the COVID pandemic, you have the boom in technology and where we are from 2016 to 2023 as far as technology goes. So think about all those things as you're doing your readings and putting your discussion questions together. And then the last thing I wanted to mention in the video today is that you're going to be doing your next assignment in week 6. So next week you have your third assignment that's due. And in this assignment, you're charged with being the administrator of your organization, and you have to recruit new faculty into your program. So how are you going to do that? What kind of an introduction are you going to put together to present to these new faculty? Think about everything we've been talking about over these past 5 weeks, because there's various strategies and ideas and thoughts that we've been moving through and discussing over the past several weeks. And then, how are you going to sell your program? How are you going to sell your school? What is it that you're going to put together to help these new faculty members or these potential faculty members to join your program or to be happy that they selected your program? So there are a few of the things I wanted to just kind of point out to you today. And if you have any questions, as you know, you can always either email or post a message online. And I hope you all have a great week, and I look forward to reading your discussion post.